defense to the back door. That hesitation move gets the goalie going down, finishes easily.
Officially with 1 second on the clock. I'll tell you what, that makes the coach proud. It makes him happy, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Perfect execution of the fast break offense.
Chris Kelly in his 3rd year. So 1 second here. Horn should sound. Didn't, but that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a good one going on here and a beautiful afternoon, but Montana State, after trailing early in this one, 0-1 and 2-1, lead it after one, 7-3. We're back after this on mtsport.tv. Carroll with 2 goals, Brown with 2 goals, Richmond with 5 assists to lead the way for Montana State in that first quarter. Welcome back with Tony Athanasakos. I'm Tom Schultz. The Cats lead at 7-3 as there's the face-off to start the second quarter, and it is Jack Pugh in there, but won by Montana State. Harris Wester, 4 ground balls yesterday.
Great pass up to Pugh.
Blottenberger with 2 goals. Threlkeld with 1 for Johnson and Wales. And Brown, he'll get his 3rd goal here and get the Cats up here going early in the second quarter.
Great find, great finish. The freshman is showing a lot of great instinct down there and his ability to finish on the doorstep. You know he has time. He shows high. He finishes around the side of the hip.
Who was the assist? Did you see it?
I believe it was Lewis Richmond.
You want to play that again, Brett, so we can catch that? I know there was an assist on it.
Oh, it's Jack Pugh.
Pugh, okay.
Great finish. Fakes high left, finishes low right.
14:39 of the second quarter. 8-3. Getting a little more comfortable for the Cats out there. And for Tony Athanasakos up here. Former Bobcat defenseman. Elliot Hunter back in center circle, and he's done well. Chase Byrne pick up the loose ball.
Yeah, Johnson Wales was showing an ability to win a couple ground balls early off the face-off, but now it's been all Bobcats, and that'll be tough for the Johnson Wales to keep up with that kind of pace.
I think you had a push against Johnson and Wales. Montana State will run their offense. They leave Hunter on. Zolo handles now. A lot of young players for this Bobcat squad.
That's been the story for the last couple of years. We've had a huge amount of strength coming from those younger generations of the players. And it all started back when I started playing. We had a couple of freshmen that were starting for our team, and it's just gotten bigger and better every year. The incoming freshman classes add a lot to the program, and it's great to see them continuing to do so.
We'll get some of those names out here, but Johnson and Wales now with a nice play and delivered backfield to Dylan Martin at Montana State. Draw flag, too.
Great stick work there by Harris Wester. But the Bobcats are...
That ball's not secured, so the Cats can still have a chance to secure this one. And
that'll invoke the penalty.
yep, I didn't see...
It's a slash on one of the attackmen on his ride effort against Harris.
Another man-up opportunity for Montana State. They scored on their previous possession. Previous opportunity, I should say.
This is the last place that Johnson and Wales wants to find themselves. With the man in the box and the Bobcats with the ball. It's just a matter of when and where they'll be able to find that opening in the defense.
It should be a full minute penalty, and Montana State. We'll see if they try something a little different here. They've been trying to get the ball in the crease, and they've had a lot of success in this one.
Good defense.
On the cut.
Knock the ball out of the air.
There's time and room. Richmond will fire right into, it was number 99. I don't have that on my sheet either. But the Bobcats will retain possession, it looks like. It appears. Loose ball, another flag comes in. And the second comes in. I wonder if that's for the same infraction. We have a Bobcat who's struggling to get up. Rizzolo.
He's a tough player. He'll be fine. Looks like it's going to be some sort of illegal body check, maybe a high hit. Cross check seems to be the call. Or an illegal body check to the head. A lot of hand calls being exchanged by the refs here.
They'll come out with something, I presume. Coaches will.
It's a 1 minute cross check penalty.
Another one.
They have to be
Hang
careful.
on. Sorry. We're kind of picking him up a little bit. I'm sorry, Tony.
That's right. Seems like there's more than one penalty. Yes, there is. So that was the initial penalty on the replay, and then it looks like another penalty right there for a high hit. So there are 3 people in the box right now for the Johnson and Wales team, but that should mean that there's a little confusion here, and a timeout will probably sort that out.
Well, a chance to thank some of our sponsors, Foundant Technologies, supporting charitable organizations with online grant management technology since 2007. And, of course, Montana State University, backing the club Bobcats, Mountains, and Mines since 1893. Big thanks to Rocking Our Bar, the world-famous Bozeman, Montana bar supporting the Cats for over 40 years. Tony Athanasakos I'm Tom Schultz. Montana State on the road. Actually, nope, next week they're back home for a game. Well, it says a home contest, but that might be up at Montana. They face Great Falls on Saturday, but that might be part of the Copper Cup.
That is, yeah, back-to-back games.
So Great Falls Saturday and against the Grizzlies on Sunday next week. It's listed as a home game.
They will both be in Missoula.
But they'll be in Missoula, yeah. And we're back here for Metro State on the 15th. That's a Saturday. And a 6 o'clock Saturday night contest against Gonzaga on the 22nd. That'll be fun.
Yeah, both of those teams we've been playing for a number of years. Metro State hasn't been against us in the regular season, but Gonzaga has turned into a regular appearance on the schedule. So it's good to see that rivalry being built.
Metro State currently in the Southeast Conference, an overall 3-1 record. They are at Concordia today. So they'll have their hands full.
The number 2 overall ranking for the Concordia team.
That's right, an 8-1 record. So, what will Montana State do here?
There are only 3 people on the field.
They won't waste any time. With lots of room, Mitch Page out top.
So that was 3 penalties, and it seems like 2 of them were unreleasable. It's an easy finish for Mitch Page, who has time and room, and with his 90-plus mile-an-hour shot, he's going to have a lot of success shooting with this hands-free.
9-3 the score, 12-18 to go. They'll give Pugh an assist on that, but...
So there was 3 penalties on that that first exchange of play to force that man-down situation for the Johnson & Wales Wildcats, and one of those penalties was unreleasable. So there will be one person remaining in the box to continue that man-down opportunity for the Bobcats.
Thank you. Face-off opportunity here for Johnson & Wales to kill that penalty. But no, it's Hunter again. He'll come off. Pugh is back on. And Montana State with a man-up situation again. Up.
Just a miscue there.
You know, they were kind of settling in a little bit. And not really, they were moving the ball, but not really moving their feet.
And it's that kind of territory for the Bobcats when the game was looking competitive early and now they've started to open up a lead. The mistakes like that can let the other team back into it. Let's see if Johnson & Wales can take advantage.
It's been a while since they've found the goal. The last was Blottenberger with 2:30 left in the first quarter. Made it a 5-3 contest in favor of Montana State.
They're going to call the Johnson & Wales player out on that clear, and they're going to give it back to the Bobcats.
Still in a man-up situation. Oh, again, wide open is Page. This time he doesn't want to take it and misses Brown. I think you take that one all day, don't you?
Yeah, he gave it up, but he definitely had room for the shot. The goalie coming out of the cage again.
Look at him.
Move on and showing the wheels. Definitely an athlete.
Long and odd. He's a senior in his 4th year, so
strong play.
That's the second time we've seen him come way out and handle the ball well. One led to a goal.
It's proving to be a successful clear. Let the goalie run with it.
Number 7, it's first time, or it's Germanus Blottenberger, the 3rd. You want to get
dodge.
technical.
Good
Blocked.
Defense.
Yeah.
And the clear starts again for the Bobcats with Jack Pugh.
Not a whole lot of second chance opportunities.
Ian Kalazzi gets checked from behind. And that'll be Johnson & Wales ball.
Yep. They've done a good job clearing against this Montana State attack. We'll see what they do here. Long and not.
Looks like he'll jog it up again. Passes back down to the defender.
Taking some time and now just kind of gamble. Picked off by Richmond. He's going to attack. All the way to the goal. Yep, finishes.
No problem.
10-3. Lewis Richmond with 5 assists in that first quarter. That's his first goal of the game.
Yeah, he knew he had the time. And,
Second, pardon me.
Yeah, just plenty of time to pick his spot there and figure out what he's going to do with it off the interception. And it's another goal for the Bobcats. Increase the lead to 7.
And that time, we've been high on Longenot, their goalie, and he was an honorable mention all-conference 2 years ago. But that time, just a bit of a mistake. Richmond took advantage.
It's the problem with passing to a player who is not moving on the field is it'll allow other people to catch up to him. Whereas if the player is running, it's a moving target.
Hunter. Longley. No help behind. Jed Deal. Get a ground ball. Make a cut
Great check.
to the basket, but a good check towards that opportunity. Brown. As a couple of middies will come off, and a couple on, including a defensive midi for the Wildcats, Jean-Sebastien Villa, number 4.
Trey Bartu works it up to Kelly Carroll. Kelly Carroll's going to have a dodge. Or work it around. No, he's definitely going to take his man, especially with Shorty on.
Little re-dodge, yeah.
Great finish.
That's, I think, the second time on the run with the bounce shot. Kelly Carroll.
Very tough for a short pull defender to guard Kelly Carroll. He is, many years as I've known him, he's always been an attackman. So seeing him play midfield, it's definitely a physical disadvantage for the Johnson & Wales defenders to try to body him up. And he's got a great shot and puts another one off the turf into the top of the net.
2 goals yesterday, 3 today already. 9:08 to go before the half.
One of the few seniors on the team.
You're right, Jed Deal's the other. Kelly Carroll was on the field the last time they faced the Wildcats in 2014. A goal and assist and 7 ground balls. As was Tony Athanasakos.
I think that was one of the games where I wasn't playing defense.
That's Brown's attempt, but that hits the back of the net. You weren't playing defense?
No, there was the injuries going on, so I needed to play somewhere else.
Nice long pass, but it's right to the Bobcats.
Great interception by Chase Byrne.
In good position.
And you got to play
wide
defense
open
there.
Yeah.
Off the post.
Can't get that. That's Mitch Page. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Cats ball. They'll operate quickly.
You almost said basketball, didn't you?
I did. That
One of
season's
the
not quite over.
many games that you've called.
Time and room and firing just a little bit high. That's high pipe for Robbie Erickson. He's a freshman from Missoula Hellgate.
Bobcats are really letting it rip now.
Yeah, still plenty of time, but I wonder if Coach Kelly talked to them a little bit after we had noticed them standing around and playing catch. Now let's play lacrosse out there. So there's more activity in the middle. That's Bartu trying to get open, and now Page handles out top Erickson. Gets it back. He'll let it go. Cats will back it up.
Cats are doing a great job of backing up all those shots. And it seems like a very basic part of the game, but if you don't have an attackman behind, the goalie's going to be the closest one to the ball when the ball goes out of bounds. So they continue to chase the ball to the end line and get more possessions.
That's another unique aspect of this sport. It really favors the offense. Oh, Richmond with a good find. The finish by Brown. And the Cats now 12-3.
Beautiful offense there by the Cats. They were shooting from outside, and this time Lewis Richmond finds the man behind the cage who throws the dip and dunk, gets the goalie going low, finishes right above his shoulder.
Brown 2 goals in this quarter. Last quarter, 2 goals as well, so he's got 4. Richmond is racking up the points too with 5 assists in the first quarter, 1 here in the second. He also has 2 goals.
He's putting a clinic to all the young players on how to finish while you're right in front of the keeper. And it's all about deception. You got to convince him that you're going one way and then go the complete opposite direction for your goal.
And sometimes it's more fun to get that assist. You know, if it's not the occasional assist, if you're out there feeding players all over the field, you're having more fun doing that than you are scoring goals.
Absolutely. There's a reason why assists count as points just as much as a goal does, and it's because you're the one creating that opportunity for the scorer. And very clear in that case to be able to get behind the defense with that skip pass and allow the easy finish for your player.
He'll handle it again. First team All-Conference, Lewis Richmond, second team All-American.
It's only a matter of time before he's first team, and with the numbers he was putting up last year, I'm kind of surprised he wasn't.
He adjusted his game this year a little bit to the, there's a nice shot on the run, bounce goal for Rizzolo. I don't think he'll give him an assist, he'll get an assist on that, but Rizzolo with some good work.
Recognizing that nobody's playing defense on him, he's got the angle, bounces it right next to the keeper, and also another goal for the Bobcats. Making it look easy out there.
They have taken command. 7-11, second quarter. And they're up 13-3. This game was at one point a 2-1 game in favor of the Wildcats. Carroll tied it up at 2-2. Montana State took off from there. We've got a timeout. Chance to thank more of our sponsors. Erotique, fun, fresh, and healthy in downtown Bozeman. They've been there for over 10 years. And not too far off, again, the Rocking R Bar. It's world famous, supporting the MSU Bobcats for over 40 years. Again, it's Tony Athanasakos. I'm Tom Schultz. Talked about our next broadcast. That will be a good couple of weeks away. Metro State on the 15th. That'll be a Saturday afternoon at 11 a.m. And then on the 22nd, the Zags will be here at 6 o'clock. Some Saturday contests upcoming. Had a decent crowd last night, a Friday night affair. There's some folks here as well supporting the Bobcats. Tough to get a whole lot of attention, even though you're 9th ranked in the nation.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely a different type of culture of the sport, West versus East Coast and everything in between. And the East Coast teams have a lot of support just to the tradition and how everybody's grown up going to these games. And it's starting to grow. It's growing out here in the West, but it definitely hasn't reached the same level it has on the East Coast.
It is growing a lot, that's for sure. And there's a face-off win for Longley. Let's see what he does with the ball. Knocked away. Greener. And forced out of bounds. That's a good play.
Good defense there by the attackman.
Greener's so good at scooping up a loose ball with that stick.
He's really a complete defender. He's fast, he's smart, and he plays within himself. He doesn't get stupid penalties, and very technical player.
Over the middle. Not cleanly taken in, but a push for Montana State. Ian Stanley out there from Gig Harbor, Washington, a first-year lacrosse player.
Great to see the immediate impact on the defensive end from the freshman.
It's been since 2.5 in the first quarter, 2.5 left, that the Wildcats have found the net.
They've shown the ability to get to the front of the cage, and they should really try to keep on continuing with their success, because until the Bobcats can respond and show that they can slide effectively and stop that man, then that should be the only way that the Johnson Whales think they just can score.
Williamson,
right in front.
He's cut off by Hunter. Skip it across, and that's going to be Blottenberger the third. Germanus.
Harris Wester with the defense.
Man out front, no time to shoot, no room. Up. Turnover, Schwal.
Great ground ball. Took it right away from the Johnson Wales defender. Finds the long stick midi, Ian Kalasi running up the field.
Kalasi splits defenders, but there's a stick check by Joshua Benton. Knocks the ball out of bounds. So it's the Wildcats back on offense. Plenty of time here left before the half, 5.5. Need a goal bad. They'll set their offense out.
Johnson Wales are showing the ability to play an indoor lacrosse style of game, which is getting up, allowing the defense to initiate contact, and then rolling away from the pressure. So let's see if they can keep testing the interior of the defense.
They have 2 men in there generally. They clear it out now. I don't know, Tony. Do they have a shot clock? And I know they do at the NCAA Division I level. Can be initiated by the officials.
Yeah, I believe it's the same rules here. It's really up to the discretion of the referees to think if the other team is stalling too much, then they'll institute a 30-second shot clock. Or they'll, I believe another stipulation of that rule is that the ball has to remain within the box.
Got a flag down. Montana State in a scrum.
Looks like it's going to be on either Josh Swall or
Flash.
Blake Greener.
Are they both coming out? Well, one's going to come out, and I think the man down defender will come on. That's Keaton Buckingham. Get his opportunity. Buckingham, another first-year freshman.
It is Blake Greener in the penalty box.
Buckingham from Portland, Oregon, Sunset High School.
It's a big rival of my old high school, Beaverton.
Yeah. All is fair. But now that he's a Bobcat, it's a different deal, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a different deal for the old schools as well. Sunset was a perennial all-star contender and was always in the playoffs, winning championships. And the Beaverton High School Beavers just won their first first state championship for the Oregon 6A programs.
In football, basketball, lacrosse.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters. Oh, there's a nice attack right up the crease, snuck it in. That is going to be Gage Blottenberger. He has his 3rd goal.
Number 11, great fake pass, rolls the inside, and is able to take the contact and the punishment for the goal.
Unassisted, 13-4 in a man-up situation.
Those are all the goals that Johnson and Wales has gotten are very easy. They're easy goals for them to score. So if they can continue to, take good shots and high percentage shots, they do have a chance of coming back and making this a game. Even though it's an 11-point lead, that can dwindle quickly.
That was a releasable penalty, so back to full strength here.
But that will all rely on if Johnson and Wales can find an answer for the Montana State shooters.
Oh, it'll slip down. Otherwise, that was a clean win. Again, I don't have, that's John Doe's number 15 for us. We don't have him on our roster sheet, but Jack Pugh is out there again. Jed Deal. Deal finds a man. He'll get an assist as Brown will roll it in past the goalie.
It's a great aggressive look there by Jed. He gets the ball, sees the field, finds the man down low on the play. That's a one-on-one with the keeper. That's a favorable finish to the offense every time.
22 seconds later, Montana State answers, and they're back up with a 10-goal lead. Jed Deal, 1 goal, now 1 assist on the year, which is pretty good for a long stick midi.
Absolutely. He's a huge part of the transition defense, as well as his ability to run the bench on the side of the field, make sure that the right players are coming in and right players are coming off.
Procedure penalty. Ian Hunter will take it. Goes to Richmond, and Montana State back on offense. Coming up at the half, we had a chance to catch up with Coach Chris Kelly earlier in the week. Kind of ran it in pregame as well, but for those who might just be joining us, we'll hear once again from the third-year coach for Montana State. That's at the half, head coach Chris Kelly. That one blocked away. Nice shot by Kelly Carroll.